AIDs. We're into the last week of the course, and I'm really looking forward to having a solid look at them. I haven't really much explored the insides of those course shells because um, I'm anticipating some kind of a reveal. I'm kind of a bit of a fan of reality shows and the big reveal that happens when the projects are complete, and so I haven't really checked them out that much. So I really want to look at them when they're in the finished stages. So. I hope you're finishing up them and completing them, and they'll be ready by the end of the end of next week, the 13th of December. There's a couple things I just wanted to kind of touch with you on. With that final course, I want to have your classmates given the opportunity to go in and have a look at a look at what you've done. So my plan is to enroll everybody into everybody's course, and then once they've been marked and the grades have been posted and things like that, I'm going to open them up to everybody so you can do. I've been calling it a gallery walk, like we think about going to an exhibit or whatever, a museum. You have the opportunity to just go look at the work. Well, that's kind of what I was hoping we could do, and there's going to be no grades attached to it with that. And as you probably know, I was very conflicted on how to gain feedback and help you create the best product possible. But the limits of time is a huge factor, and this is one of the realities also of instructional design work. Time limits and making decisions is always going to be playing into how we do our work, and this just happened to be one of those. This is probably going to be just the next best thing, and there's no pressure, to get anything done and to be looking at someone else's work and they're trying to, manage your time that way. So that's the plan for the conclusion of the course at the end. I want to talk about a couple of other things too. Once again, the collaboration week, that was one of the ones that was really challenging for me to put together exactly what it is that we would do in that week, and of course I wanted to use the book, the book that we used, and it turned out very good. Some of the comments that came through with the book, the Palaf and Pratt book, were really stellar, and in fact it helped me as an instructor because a lot of you are pointing out the things that are responsibility of the instructor. Of course, those are things that we grapple with all the time, in terms of setting good directions and whether or not we're going to have a compact or a contract within groups and things like that. I've messed around with those things, and it helped me to rethink how we would do it for the next run of this course. So I'm very thankful actually for that. But again, it was that setup with that particular discussion and so forth that kind of came at the last minute. I really wasn't sure how to do that, and it turned out very good. That's really good. One of the questions that came up, and I think I sent emails out about this, was with the final presentation. That's intended to be a collaborative effort between the two partners, the team members. It is in fact a presentation of a course. It's not a presentation of individual modules. And so part of what you want to do in there is you want to present it as in a holistic way, as a whole course. So how you do that, how you collaborate with you and your partner, and how you present it is totally up to you. As long as you're presenting a course, and that you're following all the pieces of criteria with the rubric on that. There's that. Also, with your final course, please add a discussion forum for the gallery walk. Add in something so that people can leave comments for you. And even though it's past the grading time, it still can be considered formative feedback, right? Because if you're going to use it later on, or if you want to improve it, in a sense, it's kind of on the formative side. And it's still useful, even though the course is concluded. If you would mind, please do that. In your course, add a discussion forum for people to leave comments for feedback for you on your final work. And then the last piece is with the grading. There are some missing assignments, and I want to make sure that I'm clear on things with that. If the assignments still come in, I don't have much of a choice on what I can do for grading with that. I've got to mark it accordingly. And one of the things that may be misleading at this point, and I've just started to notice this, is that I know in the grade center, at least on my end, what I can see, it has what appears to be inflated grades at this point because I did not add in zeros for missing assignments and things like that. So I don't want anyone to get a false bit of security that that the grade is like that. If I don't add in a zero, what happens is, and you'll see this with the grade center, is that it only averages in the grades that have been marked and the percentages of the assignments that are in there. So if for the course, if you only completed 2 assignments for the entire course and you did very well on them, your grade is going to appear that you did very well. And so, another thing that I need to decide on is whether I want to, once the assignment period is completed, whether I'm going to add in a zero or not, just so everyone have an accurate picture of what their grade is. But then again, I don't want to, I don't want to enter a zero. So if you wouldn't mind, don't leave me the obligation of adding a zero to anything. I don't know exactly when the grades are due, but I would like to have all of the completed grades by the 13th, if you wouldn't mind. And please don't put me in a position where I got to do things like that. So just get your assignments in, and everyone's done good work on this course, So, and I don't want to be fair to everybody, obviously, and I want you to do your best possible, render the best possible achieving course grade that you can. So anyway, that's that. Have a wonderful week. 13th, that's the cutoff date. Deadlines are important, obviously, in this profession. This has been a pleasure, obviously. And you'll hear more about this, when I render the final grades and things like that. This has been a pleasure working with all of you. And I just hope you have a really great week and anticipating the holiday time and so forth with friends and family. So we'll see you soon. Talk to you online. Bye.